Hello, this is Steve and Mark from iloveweightloss.co.uk, Mark and Steve. Today we're going to give you another actionable step for help preventing prostate cancer. So if you're a lady, then this round to all the men. If you're a man, watch and listen and learn. So one of the best ways to actually minimise your risk of prostate cancer is to exercise. Now, I know we're probably a little bit biased towards exercise, but it has been shown to actually minimise pretty much every single cancer there is, minimise the risk of getting it. So by exercising regularly, properly, you're going to be minimising the risk of cancer. And also, having a lower body fat and things like that mean that you are at less risk because toxins and things are stored in body fat. So the less body fat you have, the less toxins you have in your body. Now, Stephen, what do you mean by exercise correctly? Give examples of exercise that people should be doing, because obviously people, you generally would think, okay, exercise, well, I need to go for a run, because I need to go and run on a treadmill. So the ideal way to exercise would be incorporating resistance work with some high intensity interval type training as well. So short, sharp bursts is what I'm talking about, because you want the resistance training because it will maintain your muscle, which does make you healthier. And one of the things for longevity is the amount of muscle mass you have. So the more muscle mass you can maintain as you get older, the better, the healthier you'll be. And also the high intensity interval training is also been shown to be the most effective way, cardiovascular wise, to lose body fat. So you basically don't need to go out for long runs, but you need to be doing short, sharp bursts. Exactly right. We're designed to do short, sharp bursts of exercise. So I'd say at least, ideally, 3 times a week. Between 3 to 5, I think, is ideal for most people. And I think one of the things is, yes, everyone's busy, people have a lot of time. However, I forget the quote it goes by, but you know, the man that doesn't make time for exercise will make time for disease later on in his life. So basically, there's nothing more important than health. So if you're convincing yourself that you don't have time to exercise, then really, if you look at it deep down, you know you're not, because as busy as you are, you're going to find that you actually gain an extra hour or two from just having more energy that day. Exactly. There is no, you have no time. There is just, you have other priorities that you're putting ahead of exercise and being healthy. So that is fact. You can have the busiest day in the world. It's just you've chosen to do those things. And you say, "Well, I haven't. I've got a job." Well, you've chosen to be, to do those things. And the biggest or the most busy and successful men prioritise their exercise. And Richard Branson, I think the thing that he said that has got him into being a multi-billionaire or whatever he is his hour of exercise a day that he prioritises. I think he actually references that. And I think that's the thing when Mark says you have time. You do have time when you prioritize it as your top 1 or 2 things that you have to do, because it is that important. And I believe 100% that there is nothing more important than your health. I'm sure you would agree with that. And so if you're doing things that become a habit and that you do them regularly that actually contribute to being a lot healthier, then I can't see there's very much more things that are important than that. Do you agree? Because I know we're going to have some people that disagree with us, because obviously there always are, and I want you to comment below. I'd love to have a discussion with you, because you might have a different viewpoint, but it'd be great to have a discussion. We'll have a nice friendly discussion on Facebook, and we'll be able to converse about it. And the thing is, as well, actually, I know people may say, yes, but I have other people to look after. But that's true, but you can only look after other people if you are yourself in a good position. So it's very important to maintain your own health so that you can actually look after those around you. And I'm not saying you have to go to the gym. I'm not saying you have to do anything like that. But the fact to do the exercise regularly is what we're talking about. So, if you have to go out and do sprints in the garden, then that's exercise. If you have to go out and do a different form of exercise, then that's fine. But we're just saying the act of actually exercising is the most important thing. So, this is Mark and Steve from iloveweightloss.co.uk.